Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Mumuksha Malviya, CEO of Gamatech ISPL. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the dark sides of AI. Now, every industry in the world relies on data. But here's the hard truth, guys. Most companies are operating on lies, international, accidental, or happen. From inflated maintenance log to perfect or hidden, from inflated maintenance reports on spreadsheets, from safety compliance that looks good on paper, guys, to fleet records that hide delays. The reality is shocking, guys. 90% of operational inefficiencies are just mistakes. They are concealed by data that misleads management. And every lie, every hidden truth costs money, productivity, and sometimes even lives. Today, we are exploring the dark sides of AI, human error, and corporate reporting, the lies that silently drain millions, and the most importantly, we'll show you how Kamatech ISPL AI tools uncover the truth, restore accuracy, and prevent deception before it ruins your operations. Now, here's the first lie that silently trains millions from industries worldwide. The illusion that everything is under control. When it comes to maintenance, on paper, the reports looks perfectly fine, but check marks filled, schedules supposedly followed, machines supposedly fine, supervisors noted approving or just saying casually that, yeah, it is good. But here's the hard truth, their reports are often false assurance. They'll tell a story the company wants to hear, not the reality that unfolding inside the machine. So, guys, let me break it down. Micro failure hidden in plan sites. Now, bearing and grinding silently faster than unusual. Motor vibrate impeccably. Pumps run a fraction hotter than their safe threshold. These tiny mistakes don't trigger alarms yet, but they silently weaken the system. Human bias and fears. Workers, supervisors, and even engineers often cover up minor issues to avoid blame or delay. A technician might write a machine is okay to avoid paperwork. A supervisors might sign off a logbook without inception. A single skipped step becomes a normalized lie across the operation. The cascading effect. What starts as a small overlooked error quickly snowballs. A conveyor belt jam mid-shift that leads to production halt. Now, a critical motor burns out that leads to emergency replacement costs triple. Suddenly, deadline slips, clients are frustrated, and contracts are jeopardized. Studies shows that guys reactive maintenance costs 3 to 5 times more than proactive care. One hidden fault today can cost hundreds of thousands, even millions tomorrow, and worse, no one sees it coming until it's too late. This is where Fixitech steps in, exposing every hidden truth your operations are trying to hide. It doesn't rely on human, honestly, or flawed paperwork. It monitors every machine in real time, vibration, temperature, turquoise, and electrical patterns. Every anomaly is logged automatically. Every potential failure is predicting before it escalates. Now, I want you guys to imagine this or that a tiny bearing start to wear out on a logbook. It's just fine. But on Fixitex, it triggers an alert app before a catastrophic failure. The AI suggests that the exact intervention, assign the right technician, and updates maintenance schedule automatically. No more human cover-ups, no more hidden breakdowns, no more blind reliance on paper or Excel. Now, Fixitex turns lies into facts, giving managers and engineers the full picture and preventing millions in potential losses before they even occur. Guys, in a world where every second counts, trusting false reports is like flying blinds through a storm. But with Fixitex, the storm is illuminated, the lies are exposed, and your operations move from reactive chaos to proactive masteries. Now, let's uncover the second lie that silently threats industries worldwide, the illusion of compliance and approvals. Every day, department across factories, construction sites, hospitals, and logistics hubs submit forms, stamps, and signatures to prove that everything is safe and approved. Supervisors would be like nodding their head or whatever, but and managers signs off. Auditors glance at the paper trial and assumes everything is in order. But here's the harsh reality, guys. Paper is easy to fake, easy to manipulate, and impossible to verify in real time. Consider this, guys, a high risk welding operation. The permit is signed, safety checks are supposedly complete, PPE is verified on paper. Yes, machine are inspected, yet in reality, the permit was filled hours later after work had already begun. The supervisors tick box without physical inspection the equipment. Some PPE items are missed or damaged. The consequences are massive. One fake permit isn't just a piece of paper. It's a ticking bomb. It can hide safety violence that could cause injuries or fatalities. Equipments operating outside safe threshold. Regulatory breaches that couldn't trigger massive fines. Delays in project as unnoticed risk escalate into shutdown. Now, when we talk about time delays compound the damage, a single misplaced or flashed approval might sit unnoticed for days. Production line hold waiting for real verification, critical interventions are delayed. Workforce idle, clients wait, cost spirals, and the worst part is, guys, companies often don't even realize they are exposed until something catastrophic occurs. A machine fails, a worker is injured, a regulator's arrived. The hidden cost is enormous. Beyond injuries and fines, there's lost trust, reputation damage, insurance hikes, and cascading operational setbacks. Paper permits gives the illusion of control, but they are in fact one of the largest blind spot in industrial risk management. And guys, this is exactly why Gamatech ISPL builds Site Permitics, the AI-powered antidote to fake companies and paper lies. Site Permitics digitize every permit, every approval, every safety check, and locks it in an immuta- immutable digital trial. Here's how it works, guys. I'll tell you. Instant digital permit when we talk about. What used to take hours, printing, filing, Routing for signatures now happens in seconds. Workers submit requests digitally, supervisors review instantly, approvals are granted in real time. No more waiting for someone to walk a stick of paper across the department. Second would be tamper proof audit trails. Every action, guys, every action is recorded. Every signature is verified. Every approval has a timestamp, location, and user identity attached. Try to false it, you can't. Site Permitex ensures transparency is built into the system, making fake compliance impossible. Third would be automated compliance check. Cybermetrics doesn't just record signatures, it validates them. Equipment checks, PPE verification, and safety checks are automatically cross checked against regulation and safety standards. Any discrepancies triggers can alert instantly. Now, when we talk about the fourth part, that is real time risk visibility, guys, managers no longer guesses if everything is approved. They can see the status of all permits, inspections, and compliance step in real time. One glance at the dashboard tells them which tasks are pending, which one is incomplete, or which one are at the risk. That resulted no delays and no surprises. So, fifth would be predictive risk prevention. Guys, Psychometrics uses AI to predict which operation has most likely to fail, complaints, or face delays. It flags potential bottlenecks, unsafe conditions, or outdated approvals before any human notices. Imagine a world where every permit, every approval, every compliance step is verified, verified in real time, where delays don't hide in paperwork, where safety isn't just claimed, it proven, tracked, and guided. Now, cybermetics turns lies into certainty. No more fake signatures, no more hidden errors, no more silent risk waiting to exploit. Compliance becomes transparent, auditable, and impossible to lie about. In industries where one false stamp could mean millions in loss, injuries, or fine, paper based approvals are a liability, not a solution. With Psychometics, companies move from pretending to comply to truly securing their operation. The era of invisible risk, unchecked violations, and paper lies is over. With AI powered transparencies, truth isn't optional, it's automatic. And in today's industrial world, truth isn't just power, it's survival. Now, let's confront a lie that no company can afford. Safety reports that look perfect on paper but hide disaster wanting to happen. Every day, industrial site, construction zones, hospitals, and manufacturing plants generate mountains of safety reports. Supervisors fill checklists, workers sign off on compliance, PPE usage is recorded, helmets, gloves, jackets, everything is supposed to accounted for. One paper, the number are flawless. 100% compliance, zero violations, everything safe. But here's the harsh reality. Paper never tells the whole story. Imagine this. A supervisor walks a construction site, clipboards in hands. He claims a helmet, skims the log, notes to workers, the checklist is ticked. Everything looks perfect. But humans aren't perfect. They get distracted. They cut corners. They miss details. Maybe a worker removed a harness for a quick adjustment or a quick air. Maybe a scattered inspection was skipped to save time. Maybe PPE is damaged or worn incorrectly. Invisible is a superficial check. The consequences of these lies are catastrophic. One missing helmet, one skipped harness, one unreported unsafe practices, and a life can be lost. Machinery operating outside safety thresholds can injure multiple workers in seconds. Small safety gaps multiply silently over days and weeks. One overlooked violation leads to another, cascading into systematic risk or systematic risk. Now, when we talk about financial and reputational impact, industrial accidents don't just injure people, they destroy reputation built over decades. Multi-million dollar lawsuits, regulatory fine, insurance claims, and halted operation wipe out profit in hours. Staff morale collapsed, trust eroded, clients and investors question whether the company can be trusted to operate safely. Dharmatic ISPL suits transforms operations, predictive maintenance, instant compliance, AI safety monitoring, centralized healthcare, optimized logistics. Every process transplant, every lie exposed, every decision fluctuate. Lies in data reports, processes, and systems are silently killing industries. But cure AI truth, real time transparencies, and proactive operations. That's what Gamatech ISPL deliver. Not just software, but clarity, accountability, and intelligence. Companies that embrace it see reality for what it is accurate, actionable, and profitable. Now, guys, the question is very simple. Will your company continue to rely on lies or will you embrace the truth before it's too late? So, with that, guys, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys like the video. So, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share who really wants to hear this. Bye bye, guys.